Welcome back to Riding Bikes in San Diego. We are on Montezuma. We have just passed Colwood and we are heading towards the split where Montezuma gets us to Fairmount, and you can either go north by staying in the right lane or south by going into the left lane, and the bike lane just hugs this right side. So if you stay in the bike lane you have to go north. Those of us who go south have to cross over, and I've had really good luck lately with this. So I have a rear view mirror that's mounted to my sunglasses when I ride, so I can see behind myself. I don't have to keep my head on a constant swivel to get behind me. So this part is where flex posts start up, but also a bunch of debris starts collecting in the lane, and in fact some of it is debris from flex posts that have gone down. But today and days recently, I've been able to make the transition over to this left lane and then get into this little triangle here, and there's hardly anybody on the road. There's a lot of debris over there too. You can see all this stuff, all this gravel, and some flex posts. I think there's a busted shovel in there. I've reported before that I would love it if the city could clean that up, but they'll get to it when they get to it. It's fine. This is the condition. You can actually see someone down there in a blue shirt riding northbound, and also, I don't know if you can see it, but there is a driver parked in the bike lane. That bicyclist is going pretty slowly, so I don't know, maybe the truck will leave the bike lane by the time they get there. But we have to wrap around on this, and really this doesn't feel like a bike lane at all. This feels like a shoulder, and it gets a little precarious because there's a grate right over here, also a storm drain. Look at that right there, just covering about half the lane. And then you get this green paint, which is also a continuation from further back on Fairmount. No conflicts here, no drivers that we're going to get into anything with. Just wanted to share the conditions, and there's some new paint that we're coming up on here, and then I'll tell you about something coming up soon on this channel. But we get some new paint here, and I swear, like days after it happened, a truck dropped a bunch of stuff, so there's been debris over there also. But then we get into this green paint, and then that goes away, and in just a few feet the flex posts are going to start up when the buffer starts up. I mostly am recording rides I take that are part of my commute, but for those of you who don't know, I am a teacher, and I'm a professor at a college, and my semester is coming to an end, so something to look forward to, everybody who is watching this channel regularly. Summertime comes along, and I don't ride as frequently, or I don't ride at the same volume. I don't go the same distances, but I do go on a lot of different roads. So for the next couple of months, expect to see different parts of San Diego that deviate from places like Fairmount, Montezuma, and Lake Murray. I know I focus on that stuff a lot, and I know some folks get a little tired of it. I don't mean to be too repetitive, but the conditions are what they are, and these conditions are what they are too. We're also getting into the season where sand starts encroaching into the bike lane. I just wanted to show you what things were like. Today it was that transition from Montezuma onto Fairmount South, and we'll see what happens next while we decide that we're going to drive less and ride a bike. Thanks so much for coming along.